WWE is prepared to make a new announcement, and it's a big one. We're going to talk about the details behind that announcement, what to expect, plus so much more news coming up right here on the Ango Show. Yes. Welcome back to TAS, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we are live Monday through Friday on the channel at 12 p.m. Eastern. This week was the first week of the new schedule. Absolutely incredible results. You guys definitely don't want to miss out. We're going to be talking about all of the stuff that's happening on Dynamite and Raw and SmackDown and NXT. And we're going to talk about different news stories, and we're going to fantasy book. And there's just so much that's happening with it. Plus, most importantly, we are live chat engaged, so make sure you guys tune in Monday through Friday right here on the Ango Show. All right, with that being said, we're going to kick things off with some very interesting news. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling has announced Speedball Mike Bailey versus Konosuke Takeshita. This is a TNA versus AEW matchup. And the reason why I want to actually talk about this is for a variety of reasons, because there are some rumors, some things that are being said about Speedball Mike Bailey possibly being out of TNA in the near future. And quite honestly, guys, I find it to be incredibly interesting. He just dropped the X Division Championship belt. This is a big time matchup. Forged in Excellence is going to be a relatively big deal for the new promotion. Live event 2 nights on Triller TV. Speedball versus Konosuke Takeshita, guaranteed to be an absolute banger of a match. But I do have to wonder, what is the future holding for Speedball Mike Bailey? Is he going to be potentially leaving the company? What exactly is the plan? Once there's more to come in regards to the rumors, I will obviously keep you guys updated. But I want to talk about this because Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling is truly killing it with these announcements. These are some very big announcements for a new wrestling promotion. Obviously, Scott D'Amore had a lot of success in TNA, so I do look forward to that. I do get excited about what he could do on his own. The graphics, the branding, the announcements, everything has been a 10 so far. It's just really unique from a matchmaking perspective, because this is one of TNA's best wrestlers and this is one of AEW's best wrestlers. I mean, it's guaranteed to be explosive. So obviously there is a lot of excitement about that. I do look forward to that. And I just generally feel excited about this. I feel like maybe my reaction to the initial announcement of the promotion, maybe it was a little bit negative, but I do think for the most part, this is something to actually be excited about. And because I'm excited about it, I will definitely be tuning in. I've said this as well. I actually want to be there in attendance, which is possible. So it is a chance. There is a chance that I could be there. Obviously, I'll keep you guys updated, but this is definitely one to pay attention to. If you guys are interested, check it out. All right, let's talk about Vince McMahon. He's getting exposed on the new Netflix documentary, which, by the way, we have some updates on this. Netflix did a documentary with all this stuff happening on Vince McMahon, and WWE had no involvement on it. WWE has no involvement on the final say of it. And the trailer just dropped today. And if you look at the trailer, you are going to be very curious to watch the full thing. I mean, just the trailer in itself is captivating enough to see how Netflix goes about this. But a couple things that you guys need to know about the documentary, and more specifically, Vince McMahon getting exposed. PW Insider has confirmed during a recent Q&A session on PW Insider, Mike Johnson revealed that Vince McMahon did not actually have any say over the final edit, which is very interesting. Vince McMahon did do interviews. WWE talent were brought in for interviews. There were people brought in for interviews for the documentary. However, Vince McMahon does not have a final say. So how Netflix presents this is going to be very interesting. I've actually been on record talking about Netflix documentaries and sports documentaries that they've done in the past. All very entertaining, all very good. Of course, with WWE entering the partnership with Netflix, I was a little bit concerned. And I still do have a little bit of that concern, obviously, moving forward. But we do know that Vince McMahon does not have any say over the final edit of this documentary, which is obviously very important for the sake of transparency. We'll see how Netflix moves forward with this. We do got to keep in mind Vince McMahon is not part of the WWE anymore. I don't think this is going to reflect poorly on the WWE, but I do think it will absolutely expose Vince McMahon and what the WWE was under the Vince McMahon regime. Additionally, what you guys need to know in this documentary is that the filmmakers behind the documentary did reach out to individuals such as Janelle Grant for interviews. However, their requests were ultimately declined. This is very, very interesting, right? Look, the thing that you guys need to keep in mind, we live in an era where it's so easy to be misinformed. Misinformation is literally everywhere. There's always multiple truths to a story. I think there's multiple sides to a story. This is still being played out, and the legality has not, the legal stuff has not concluded. So for that reason, I'm definitely going to watch the documentary. I'm going to continue paying attention to whatever transpires over the next month or several months or maybe even years when it comes to this lawsuit. There is obviously a lot of details that we don't know about. I'm very interested to see what Netflix's whole perspective is and how they actually produce this. But historically speaking, their documentaries have been relatively cool to watch. So I am intrigued by this. How is Vince McMahon presented here? I guess only time will tell. And that brings us to our final story. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Saturday Night's main event, is it coming back? Well, WrestleVotes put out a tweet today. WWE is set to announce a live primetime special on NBC in the next few days. While the location remains unknown, sources say tickets are set to go on sale next Friday. They have heard some internal speculation about a Saturday night in December, and this will be WWE's first primetime NBC special since August 2nd of 2008. Look, I think it's very easy. If WWE does this on Saturday night, it is very clear WWE Saturday Night's main event will probably be the name. Tickets are expected to go on sale. This is exciting. We knew that WWE was going to do some primetime stuff with USA, NBC. That was part of the TV deal stuff. Obviously, that's very exciting. More WWE content. I don't know what WWE is going to do here. I swear, one of the big things I want to mention is that WWE has Raw and SmackDown and NXT. I think whatever they do, obviously, you can have storylines integrated and stuff. The rumored date is sometime in December. If I were the WWE, what I would do is just start doing matchups, big time matchups that you probably wouldn't be able to see because of the brand split. Survivor Series happens in November. Survivor Series isn't necessarily brand versus brand anymore. War Games is the new thing that they're doing. So the way I'm looking at it, it would be really unique for them to do a primetime special, have some matchups between some of the best. And I would love for WWE to do some championship matches where titles actually do change hands. Treat this like a pay-per-view. Try to do something massive here. Make it feel different from Raw and SmackDown. Go above and beyond, because you're going to have 4 of these a year, and those are the must-see events that people should want to tune into. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. Can't wait to get the formal announcement, and once we do, I'll keep you guys updated if there's anything different from what we know today. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Ango Show.